When focus is lost, discipline weakens. When discipline weakens, the mind becomes scattered, restless, and easy to control. Most people believe distraction is normal. The Stoics did not. They believed focus was power. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire while surrounded by noise, chaos, temptation, and pressure, yet he trained his mind to remain sharp and unshaken. He understood that a focused mind is calm, and a calm mind is unstoppable. This series is about reclaiming that power. It is about removing mental clutter, sharpening attention, and mastering discipline in a world designed to distract you. Focus is not a talent, it is a skill, a discipline, a daily choice. When your focus increases, your life becomes quieter, stronger, and more intentional. These Stoic truths are not meant to inspire you for a moment. They are meant to train you for life. This is how the disciplined mind is built. This is how focus is multiplied. This is how you master yourself. Why focus is the rarest power in the modern world. Focus is no longer a natural state. It has become a discipline. In a world that profits from your distraction, the ability to concentrate is a quiet form of rebellion. The Stoics understood this long before screens, noise, and endless demands filled human life. They knew that the mind must be guarded, trained, and simplified if it is to perform at its highest level. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Focus begins the moment you stop letting everything else decide what deserves your attention. When you learn to choose your focus, you begin to reclaim control over your inner world. Most people believe focus is about effort, but Stoicism teaches otherwise. Focus is about elimination. It is about removing what does not matter so that what does matter can stand clearly in front of you. Seneca warned that being everywhere is the same as being nowhere. When the mind is pulled in 10 directions, it performs none of them well. The modern mind is exhausted not because it works too hard, but because it wastes energy on unnecessary noise. Notifications, opinions, comparisons, and imagined fears all demand attention. The Stoic path begins with a simple decision. You do not owe your attention to everything that asks for it. The first Stoic truth about focus is this: your attention is your life. Where your attention goes, your energy follows, and where your energy flows, your character is shaped. Epictetus taught that some things are within our control and others are not. Your focus is always within your control, even when circumstances are not. When you allow your mind to wander without direction, you surrender power. When you train it to remain steady, you gain strength. Focus is not about forcing the mind to concentrate. It is about teaching the mind what is worthy of concentration. Distraction often disguises itself as importance. The urgent feels meaningful, but urgency is rarely wisdom. Stoicism teaches you to slow down your reaction so that reason can speak. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to ask, "Is this necessary?" That single question cuts through distraction like a blade. When you question the value of each demand on your attention, clarity begins to emerge. Focus grows when you stop reacting and start choosing. This choice is quiet. It does not announce itself. It simply removes what weakens you. Another Stoic truth is that focus requires acceptance. Many people lose focus because they resist reality. They replay the past or worry about the future, draining the present moment of power. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." The Stoic mind stays anchored in what is happening now. Not because the present is always pleasant, but because it is the only place where action is possible. Focus is strengthened when you accept what is, instead of arguing with what cannot be changed. The mind also loses focus when it seeks validation. The desire to be seen, praised, or approved of pulls attention outward. Stoicism teaches independence from external opinion. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that the opinions of others are fleeting and unreliable. When your focus depends on applause, it will always be fragile. When it depends on purpose, it becomes unbreakable. Focus deepens when you stop performing for others and start committing to your own standards. This chapter marks the beginning of mental discipline. You are not here to multitask your way to greatness. You are here to simplify, to remove excess, and to train your attention like a muscle. Focus is not glamorous. It is repetitive, quiet, and often unnoticed. But it is the foundation of mastery. When you learn to protect your focus, you protect your future. Stoicism does not ask you to escape the world. It teaches you how to stand firm within it. Protect attention and remove distraction. When focus breaks, discipline collapses and life becomes noisy. Stoicism teaches that attention is the gate of power. Whatever you give attention to grows, and whatever you ignore fades. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This truth begins with choosing what deserves your attention. Distraction is not harmless entertainment. It is slow erosion. Each interruption steals a fragment of will. Over time, fragments become weakness. The disciplined mind protects attention like a fortress. It does not chase every sound. It stands guard. To train focus, first recognize thieves. Endless scrolling, constant checking, and reactive conversations pull the mind outward. The Stoic solution is deliberate selection. Decide in advance what matters today, then refuse the rest. This refusal is not arrogance, it is self-respect. Focus sharpens when choices narrow. One task fully done beats 10 half attempts. Begin small. Choose a single duty and stay with it. When the mind wanders, return calmly, without anger. Training attention is repetition, not force. Calm persistence rebuilds strength. Focus is not tension. It is relaxed control practiced daily. This habit compounds quietly, shaping character, confidence, patience, clarity, resilience, purpose, and steady progress over time each single day. Focus deepens when you remove obvious distractions with courage. Stoicism teaches subtraction before addition. Seneca warned that being everywhere is being nowhere. Your environment trains your behavior. If tools shout, the mind obeys. Begin by designing silence. Turn off non-essential alerts. Set fixed times for messages. Create physical order. A clear desk invites a clear mind. These actions feel small, yet they signal authority. You are no longer available to chaos. Next, define boundaries with people kindly and firmly. Say no without stories. Explain once, then act. Boundaries protect energy, and energy fuels focus. Discipline grows where boundaries stand. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort to strengthen resolve. Briefly deny easy pleasures. Delay gratification intentionally. This teaches the mind patience. Patience allows attention to stay. When urges arise, observe them like weather. They pass if not fed. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish. Ignore judgment. Protect your practice. Focus improves when ego quiets. Measure progress by consistency, not intensity. A little every day defeats bursts followed by silence. Build rituals that begin work automatically. Start at the same hour, same place. Ritual removes debate. Debate drains focus and restores calm strength steadily within life. Another Stoic truth is single-task devotion. Multitasking feels efficient, but it fractures attention. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to do each thing as if it were the last. This mindset brings presence. Presence unlocks quality. When you switch tasks, the mind pays a tax. Energy leaks. Focused work, however, creates flow. Flow feels calm, strong, and timeless. To cultivate it, set clear outcomes before starting. Know what finished looks like, then remove escape routes. Close extra tabs. Put the phone away. Commit for a fixed block. During the block, accept discomfort. Boredom will appear. So will doubt. Stay anyway. Stoicism teaches endurance. Endurance trains the mind to remain. When thoughts interrupt, write them down, then return. This simple act protects momentum. Progress loves continuity. Reward yourself after completion, not during effort. This conditions discipline. Over time, the mind learns that focus brings satisfaction. Seneca advised guarding time fiercely because lost hours never return. Treat time as sacred property. Spend it intentionally. When you finish one task completely, stop. Rest briefly. Then begin the next with fresh attention. Completion builds confidence, and confidence strengthens focus. The disciplined mind advances step by step, calmly, reliably, without haste or hesitation each working day. Focus is sustained by clear thinking, not constant thinking. Overthinking scatters attention. Stoicism teaches cognitive discipline. Question impressions before believing them. Epictetus said impressions knock and we choose entry. When worries arrive, pause. Ask if they help action now. If not, set them aside. Write worries down for later review. This creates mental space. Simplicity supports focus. Reduce goals to essentials. Fewer goals receive deeper effort. Replace vague aims with concrete steps. Today, do this one thing. Tomorrow, repeat. The mind relaxes when expectations are realistic. Unrealistic plans breed anxiety, and anxiety steals focus. Practice negative visualization briefly. Imagine obstacles calmly. Then plan responses. This reduces surprise and fear. Fear dissolves when prepared. Keep language simple inside your head. Speak to yourself like a steady coach. Harsh words create resistance. Gentle firmness creates compliance. Sleep, movement, and nutrition also matter. The Stoics respected the body as a tool of virtue. Care for it. A tired body weakens attention. Move daily, eat simply, rest adequately. Focus improves when physiology supports it. Finally, review each day. Note what distracted you and why. Adjust tomorrow. Reflection refines discipline. Small corrections compound into mastery over months and years of patient practice with calm confidence. Discipline becomes durable when tied to meaning. Stoicism anchors effort to values. Ask why focus matters to you. Is it service, freedom, craft, or growth? Purpose fuels persistence. Without purpose, techniques fail. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to act for the common good. When your work serves something larger, distractions lose appeal. Align tasks with values daily. Begin mornings by naming one virtuous aim. End evenings by checking conduct. This moral loop steadies attention. Accept that some days will falter. Do not dramatize slips, return gently. Consistency beats perfection. Celebrate adherence, not outcomes. Outcomes fluctuate. Conduct endures. Use constraints wisely. Time limits, simple tools, and clear rules sharpen focus. Luxury dulls it. Voluntary simplicity strengthens resolve. Choose fewer possessions, fewer commitments, fewer inputs. Space appears. In space, focus thrives. Seek mentors through books. Read slowly. Reread classics. Let wisdom settle. Avoid chasing novelty. Novelty excites briefly, then distracts. Depth rewards quietly. Over months, your attention becomes strong, calm, and trustworthy. Others will notice. You will feel grounded. Focus then becomes your signature, not a struggle. It supports disciplined habits, clear priorities, resilient patience, ethical action, creative output, steady leadership, and reliable progress every single day for years ahead without distraction consistently. Mastery of focus is quiet, not flashy. It grows through ordinary days honored well. Stoicism offers tools, but you must practice. Begin today. Choose one truth and apply it. Protect attention. Simplify environment. Work singly. Think clearly. Act with purpose. Review nightly. Over weeks, discipline hardens into habit. Habit frees willpower. Freed willpower supports calm. Calm sharpens focus further. This upward spiral builds a disciplined life. Remember Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one. Let action replace planning. Let consistency replace motivation. Discipline the inner dialogue to sharpen focus. Focus is shaped not only by what you do, but by what you say to yourself while doing it. Stoicism teaches that the inner voice directs attention like a commander directs troops. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When inner dialogue is chaotic, focus dissolves. Complaints, doubts, and imagined failures steal attention before work even begins. The disciplined mind notices this voice and trains it. Begin by listening. Notice how often you rush yourself, insult yourself, or predict defeat. These words weaken resolve. Replace them with calm instructions. Speak simply. Say, "Begin now," or "Stay with this." This is not false positivity. It is functional language. Epictetus taught that impressions appear automatically, but agreement is optional. When a thought says, "This is too hard," respond, "Hard is acceptable." When it says, "I am distracted," answer, "Return gently." The goal is not silence, but order. A steady inner voice reduces friction. Friction wastes energy. Calm instruction conserves it. Over time, this inner discipline creates a stable mental environment where focus can remain without strain, fear, or resistance, allowing effort to continue smoothly, patiently, and with increasing confidence each day. Negative self-talk often disguises itself as realism. Stoicism exposes this trick. Seneca warned that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. When the mind predicts failure, it feels protective, but it actually weakens action. Discipline requires truth, not pessimism. Truth sounds calm. It states facts without drama. For example, instead of saying, "I always lose focus," say, "My focus fades after 20 minutes." This invites strategy. Set a timer. Adjust posture. Resume. The Stoic method is diagnostic, not emotional. Language shapes perception. If your words exaggerate, your attention scatters. If your words clarify, attention sharpens. Practice reframing internally without excuses. Replace "I must" with "I choose." Choice restores agency. Agency strengthens focus. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that no one can stop you from acting with reason. Speak as someone responsible, not as a victim. Avoid absolute words like "always" and "never." They create helplessness. Use specific, present language. This grounds the mind. Grounded minds focus longer. Also limit mental rehearsal of outcomes. Focus belongs to process, not results. Speak about the next step only. When the inner voice stays practical, the mind remains engaged. Over weeks, disciplined language rewires habits, making focus feel natural and dependable rather than forced or fragile. Another Stoic practice is refusing unnecessary commentary. The mind loves to narrate everything. This narration drains attention. Marcus Aurelius wrote that we add opinions to events and then suffer. During work, commentary often sounds like analysis but functions as distraction. Ask yourself if the comment helps the task. If not, drop it. Return to action. This is mental minimalism. Fewer words create more space. Space supports focus. You do not need to comment on boredom. You do not need to judge progress mid-task. Judgment interrupts flow. Instead, adopt neutral observation. Notice wandering, then return. No criticism. No praise, just correction. This mirrors physical training. When posture slips, you adjust. You do not insult the body. Apply the same respect to the mind. Epictetus taught that progress comes from practice, not from harshness. Harshness creates resistance. Resistance breaks focus. Calm correction sustains it. Over time, the inner voice becomes quieter, clearer, and more useful. It speaks when needed and rests otherwise. This restraint builds mental endurance. Endurance allows longer periods of deep work without fatigue. The focused mind feels lighter because it carries less commentary. With fewer internal interruptions, attention stays anchored, steady, and resilient even during demanding tasks or extended effort across long hours. Discipline of inner speech also requires patience with emotion. Emotions arise naturally during effort. Frustration, doubt, and impatience will appear. Stoicism does not suppress them, it contextualizes them. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that emotions are temporary movements, not commands. When emotion speaks internally, acknowledge it briefly. Say, "I notice frustration," then continue. Naming without obeying creates distance. Distance restores control. Avoid arguing with emotions. Argument feeds them. Observation starves them. The inner voice should guide behavior, not debate feelings. This distinction protects focus. When you argue internally, attention splits. When you observe, attention remains intact. Build tolerance for discomfort through exposure. Stay with the task while emotion rises and falls. Each time you do this, confidence increases. Confidence quiets fear-based dialogue. The mind learns that discomfort is survivable. Seneca believed that endurance of discomfort strengthens character. Strong character supports discipline. Also avoid future-oriented self-talk during work. Thinking about tomorrow's workload or results pulls attention forward. Stay with the present motion. Speak in present tense. Type this sentence. Solve this step. Presence concentrates energy. Over months, this disciplined inner tone becomes default. Focus strengthens because the mind is no longer fighting itself. Cooperation replaces conflict. Work feels calmer, steadier, and more deliberate. Silence is the highest form of inner discipline. Stoicism values silence not as emptiness, but as readiness. When inner dialogue pauses, perception sharpens. You notice details. You respond faster with less effort. Practice brief moments of silence during work. After completing a section, pause without reaching for stimulation. Let the mind settle. This trains tolerance for stillness. Stillness deepens focus. Many people fear silence because it exposes restlessness. Stoicism treats restlessness as training material. Sit with it. Do not narrate it. Let it pass. Over time, silence becomes familiar. In familiar silence, focus thrives. Also reduce mental consumption outside work. Constant input fills the inner voice with noise. Curate what you read and watch. Seneca warned against stuffing the mind with too many authors. Depth requires selectivity. Fewer inputs produce clearer internal speech. Clear speech supports focus. End each day with reflection. Review inner dialogue gently. Notice patterns. Adjust tomorrow. This daily audit refines discipline. Remember that mastery is gradual. The Stoics measured progress by improvement, not perfection. Each calmer response is a win. Each return to task strengthens habit. With patience, the inner voice transforms from critic to guide. When guidance replaces criticism, focus becomes sustainable and strong. A disciplined inner dialogue is invisible, but its effects are visible everywhere. Work quality improves. Decisions simplify. Stress decreases. Focus lengthens. Stoicism teaches that ruling the inner world is the highest authority. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can a man find a quieter retreat than in his own soul. Build that retreat through disciplined speech." Begin tomorrow with intention. Choose your inner tone. During effort, guide calmly. When distracted, return without drama. When tired, instruct gently. This is leadership applied inward. As inner leadership strengthens, outer discipline follows. You waste less time, recover faster, and stay present longer. Over weeks, attention becomes reliable. Over months, it becomes powerful. Distraction is not the enemy. Lack of discipline is. Stoicism teaches that attention follows what you allow. Marcus Aurelius warned that the mind becomes shaped by what it repeatedly focuses on. When attention is scattered, focus weakens. Modern life offers endless noise, but Stoicism places responsibility on the individual, not the environment. You may not control the world, but you control access to your mind. Begin by identifying what steals attention most often. It may be constant checking, emotional triggers, or idle curiosity. These are habits, not accidents. Epictetus taught that habits are trained responses. What is trained can be retrained. Remove distraction at the source, not through willpower alone. Design your environment to support focus. Silence notifications. Clear unnecessary tabs. Reduce visual clutter. These actions reduce decision fatigue. When fewer choices exist, attention stabilizes. Focus is easier when the mind is not constantly tempted. Do not rely on motivation. Rely on structure. Structure preserves energy. Energy sustains focus. This chapter teaches that discipline is not harshness. It is preparation. When distractions are removed in advance, the mind works freely. Freedom increases depth. Depth improves results. This is how Stoics approached mastery, calmly and deliberately. The Stoics believed attention is a form of respect. What you attend to becomes important. Seneca warned that wasting attention is wasting life itself. Many distractions feel harmless but accumulate damage. Small interruptions break rhythm. Broken rhythm weakens momentum. Momentum is essential for deep focus. Protect it fiercely. Begin each work session with intention. Decide what deserves attention and what does not. Write it down if needed. This creates clarity. Clarity reduces temptation. When distraction appears, remind yourself that attention is a choice. Do not argue with distraction. Acknowledge it, then return. Arguing consumes focus. Returning restores it. Also limit multitasking. Multitasking fragments attention and increases errors. Stoicism values singular action. One task, one moment. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to do what was in front of him with full presence. Presence strengthens quality. Quality reduces rework. Rework wastes time. Train the habit of completion. Finish small tasks fully before moving on. Completion builds confidence. Confidence supports focus. Over time, the mind learns that sustained attention is rewarding. Reward strengthens habit. This positive loop replaces scattered behavior. With repetition, focus becomes easier. Ease reduces resistance. Reduced resistance extends endurance. Attention then becomes disciplined, intentional, and resilient even when pressure increases. Internal distractions are often stronger than external ones. Thoughts interrupt more than noise. Stoicism teaches mastery of impressions. An impression is a thought that appears uninvited. Epictetus taught that impressions do not control you unless you accept them. When a thought pulls attention away, label it briefly. Say, later, or not now, then return. This simple practice trains authority. Authority calms the mind. Avoid chasing every thought. Chasing creates exhaustion. Let thoughts pass like weather. Focus remains on the task. Also manage emotional distractions. Unresolved emotions demand attention. Address them intentionally outside work periods. Schedule reflection time. This prevents emotional overflow during focus sessions. Seneca believed emotional order supported mental clarity. Additionally, avoid perfectionism. Perfectionism creates anxiety, which distracts attention. Aim for progress, not flawlessness. Progress keeps momentum alive. Momentum feeds focus. Break tasks into manageable steps. Large tasks overwhelm attention. Small steps invite engagement. Engagement sustains focus. When attention drifts, gently return without judgment. Judgment creates frustration. Frustration shortens focus. Calm correction preserves it. Over time, internal noise quiets. Quiet minds focus longer. This training requires patience. Stoicism values patience as strength. Each return is success. Each success builds discipline. Discipline compounds into mastery. Distraction often enters through fatigue. A tired mind seeks escape. Stoicism teaches respect for limits. Marcus Aurelius rested his mind through reflection and simplicity. Do not demand endless focus without renewal. Plan breaks intentionally. Short, deliberate breaks restore attention. Avoid chaotic breaks filled with noise. Choose calm resets. Walk briefly, stretch, breathe. These actions refresh the nervous system. A refreshed system focuses better, also protects sleep. Poor sleep weakens discipline. Seneca warned that neglecting the body undermines the mind. Focus is physical as well as mental. Nutrition, hydration, and movement support attention. Treat them as duties, not preferences. Discipline applies to lifestyle. Additionally, avoid constant urgency. Urgency fragments attention. Stoicism teaches calm pacing. Not everything requires immediate response. Delay non-essential communication. Create focus windows. During these windows, protect attention completely. Inform others if needed. Boundaries preserve focus. Preserved focus increases output. Increased output reduces stress. Reduced stress supports calm. Calm enhances discipline. This cycle strengthens attention daily. Remember that mastery is holistic. You cannot isolate focus from life structure. Align habits with intention. Intention guides action. Action shapes character. Character sustains discipline under pressure. Attention also weakens when purpose is unclear. Stoicism emphasizes meaning. Marcus Aurelius wrote that knowing why strengthens endurance. Before work, remind yourself of purpose. Connect the task to a larger aim. Purpose fuels focus. Without purpose, attention wanders. With purpose, effort feels justified. Justification reduces resistance. Also eliminate unnecessary commitments. Overcommitment scatters attention. Seneca warned against a crowded life. Say no more often. Fewer obligations allow deeper focus. Depth produces excellence. Excellence reinforces motivation. Motivation supports discipline. Be selective with goals. Selectivity sharpens attention. Each chosen goal deserves full presence. Also practice digital restraint. Technology amplifies distraction. Use it deliberately. Set limits. Remove unused apps. Control feeds. Do not allow algorithms to choose attention for you. Stoicism teaches sovereignty of the mind. Sovereignty requires boundaries. Boundaries protect focus. When boundaries hold, attention stabilizes. Stable attention allows flow. Flow increases satisfaction. Satisfaction reduces craving for distraction. Over time, distraction loses appeal. Focus becomes the default state. This transformation is gradual. Stoics valued consistency over intensity. Small daily discipline outperforms occasional effort. Remain patient. Remain firm. Attention will strengthen steadily through practice. Mastering attention is mastering life direction. Where attention goes, effort follows. Where effort follows, results appear. Stoicism offers a calm method for this mastery. Remove distractions systematically. Train returns gently. Structure environment wisely. Care for the body. Clarify purpose. These actions compound. Over time, focus becomes durable. Distractions lose power. The mind obeys reason more easily. Marcus Aurelius believed that inner order creates outer effectiveness. This chapter reinforces that belief. Focus is not a talent. It is trained discipline. Discipline is the backbone of every Stoic practice. Without it, knowledge is idle, focus is fleeting, and virtue becomes abstract. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the soul becomes shaped by repeated actions, not by occasional insight. To truly master yourself, you must cultivate habits that reinforce clarity, focus, and moral alignment every day. Discipline is not punishment. It is freedom under structure. Each morning you rise, each task you choose, each moment you resist impulse. You build the architecture of a life that chaos cannot shake. In modern life, distractions, stress, and obligations constantly erode discipline. The Stoics remind us that external events do not dictate mastery. Internal governance does. Epictetus taught that control resides in what we can command our thoughts, decisions, and actions. By consistently practicing small, deliberate actions, discipline compounds. One well-placed choice today echoes through weeks, months, and years. Self-mastery begins in the mundane, in repeated effort, in choosing the right response over the easy reaction. Each disciplined moment reinforces confidence, clarity, and focus, forming a resilient mind that navigates life's uncertainties with calm authority. Discipline also means aligning daily actions with long-term purpose. Without a guiding vision, effort dissipates. Seneca advised that life wasted on trivialities leaves the mind restless and unfulfilled. To master discipline, define your non-negotiables, the principles and habits that structure your day. Protect them as fiercely as you would defend your most valued possession. Morning routines, focused work periods, exercise, reflection, and deliberate rest are not burdens, they are armor. Each practice builds resilience. Each choice trains the nervous system to respond intentionally rather than reactively. Stoicism teaches that external pressures test the mind. Internal discipline strengthens it. When you honor your structure consistently, your energy is preserved, focus deepens, and the mind becomes a steady instrument capable of creative and rational problem solving. The result is more than productivity, it is calm sovereignty over your own life. This sovereignty allows you to act with wisdom, to choose virtue under pressure, and to remain unshaken even when circumstances feel uncontrollable. Discipline shapes not just what you accomplish, but who you become. One of the greatest threats to discipline is complacency. Even small lapses accumulate over time, subtly weakening your foundation. Stoicism emphasizes constant self-examination. Marcus Aurelius kept a daily journal to measure his progress, to identify failings, and to reinforce improvement. Reflection is as essential as action. Without it, habits can drift, focus can wane, and purpose can blur. Take time daily to review your actions and choices. Ask, did I act according to my values today? Did I invest my attention wisely? Did I allow distractions or fear to shape my responses? Honest evaluation identifies areas for growth and prevents stagnation. It also reinforces self-accountability, a key component of discipline. By tracking progress and holding yourself responsible, you create feedback loops that sharpen awareness and strengthen habit. Reflection paired with deliberate action ensures that discipline is not rigid obedience, but conscious, intelligent practice. Over time, repeated reflection builds self-knowledge, guiding each decision toward integrity, calm, and mastery. The disciplined mind becomes a compass in life's storm, capable of navigating complexity while remaining rooted in reason and principle. Mastery of discipline also requires embracing discomfort. Growth never comes from comfort alone. The Stoics frequently practiced voluntary hardship to condition the mind. Seneca wrote that, "We are more often frightened than hurt." Challenges are opportunities to refine attention, patience, and endurance. Each difficulty becomes training ground. Small resistances, waking early, resisting instant gratification, maintaining composure under provocation, train the nervous system to stay calm under pressure. Over time, the mind internalizes resilience. Discomfort no longer triggers panic. It triggers focus and rational response. When you practice willingly, discipline shifts from an external imposition to an internalized strength. The Stoic does not avoid struggle, but meets it deliberately, seeing it as the forge of character. Mastering discomfort ensures that when external chaos inevitably arrives, your mind does not fragment, you are prepared. You act decisively, calmly, and virtuously. Discipline, cultivated through reflection, structure, and acceptance of difficulty, becomes unshakable. It is the anchor in life's storms, ensuring that focus, attention, and purpose remain unbroken, even in the face of relentless distraction and uncertainty. Another essential aspect of final mastery is integrating previous lessons, focus, attention, emotional regulation, and virtue. Stoicism is not about isolated habits, but holistic transformation. Each chapter of practice reinforces the others. Control of thoughts strengthens focus. Focus strengthens discipline. Discipline enables virtuous action. Virtuous action strengthens confidence and calm. This interlocking chain creates a life that moves through challenges with intentionality and grace. By practicing small, consistent steps daily, you cultivate momentum that compounds into transformation. Each deliberate choice builds a resilient identity. Each act of self-control reinforces character. Each day becomes a training ground for mastery. Chaos may persist externally, but your internal order becomes unbreakable. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By integrating previous lessons into daily life, mastery ceases to be theoretical. It becomes lived reality, evident in every decision, every reaction, and every sustained effort toward focus, discipline, and virtue. Finally, mastery concludes with self-knowledge and calm sovereignty. The disciplined Stoic recognizes that external success is secondary to internal stability. Epictetus taught that the good lies in our responses, not in circumstances. By mastering attention, managing distraction, practicing virtue, and sustaining disciplined effort, you create a mind that is unshaken, purposeful, and capable of enduring any challenge. Life's storms no longer dictate mood, energy, or behavior. You act according to principle, guided by reason, and supported by habit. This mastery does not mean life is easy, it means life is navigated intentionally. Challenges remain, but the inner mind is steady. You no longer react impulsively, you respond wisely. Calm, focused, and disciplined, you maintain integrity, complete tasks with clarity, and act with purpose. This is the culmination of Stoic training, a life in which attention, focus, discipline, and virtue are harmonized into an unbreakable pattern of thought and action. By consistently practicing these principles, you create a durable, unshakable foundation for living effectively, ethically, and powerfully, regardless of external circumstances. In conclusion, mastery is a journey, not a single achievement. Each day, each decision, each act of discipline reinforces the architecture of the mind. Remove distraction, focus attention, regulate emotion, practice virtue, embrace discomfort, and integrate all lessons into daily life. The Stoic Tide encouraged this holistic approach, self-mastery built through repeated, deliberate action. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus provide timeless guidance for modern challenges. By following these teachings, your mind becomes sharp, your focus resilient, and your character unshakable. Distraction diminishes, impulse loses control, and calm grows. You can act decisively, think clearly, and sustain effort across tasks and challenges. Mastery of discipline is mastery of life. This is the Stoic Tide. If this message helped you transform your discipline, like to support Stoic wisdom, share with someone seeking calm focus and self-mastery. Subscribe for disciplined living, enduring focus, and actionable Stoic philosophy.